Analysis machine? It's that time again. Pass time by my calculations. Why not check those numbers again? That's after you roll the title card. Rolling title card. Hey guys, this is D Reaper back again with another Reaper's review. So today we're going to be reviewing Boruto episode 18. But before we get into it, there's still some time to take advantage of that HBO special. Analysis machine.
HBO special stands for the Help a Brother Out special. The process involves liking and sharing the video, as well as subscribing to the channel.
Thank you, Analysis machine. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So we start off the episode as Boruto is tending to Himawari, who's sick. But we're going to learn pretty quickly that this has absolutely no merit. It's just a lazy segue to a different story. This is honestly pitiful. These two things are barely related. Wouldn't it have been better if Himawari was trying to help Boruto with his training and was doing a poor job? Then Boruto thinks to himself, it's kind of strange. I remember that one time Himawari went beast mode. It's crazy she never displayed anything of the sort before or since. Then we go into a flashback. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about this because we already went into detail on a previous video. So I'll have the analysis machine leave a link here, with a timestamp. But to sum it up, this is exactly the type of thing that makes me dislike Boruto. Instead of paying homage to its predecessor and respecting the major themes and ideas, Boruto chooses to make a mockery of its parent show in an egregious display of disrespect. In my opinion, there's no bigger example of this than Boruto spitting in the face of Naruto's inauguration as the 7th Hokage. They essentially disregarded 15 years of build-up in real time in order to tell some poorly written and badly executed joke. And believe me, it was a joke. Just the type that nobody laughs at. So we end the flashback so Boruto can start taking shots at Naruto. But as usual, Boruto's thoughts of Naruto are proven wrong almost instantly, proving once again Boruto is just some bratty rich kid complaining about nothing. But I'm willing to bet this won't be acknowledged if something happens in the near future. We start off part 2 of the episode with Naruto and Boruto arguing. Boruto wants to make Himawari hamburger steak as per her request, while Naruto believes that she needs something more nutritious in order to help her recover her strength. The argument is broken up by Hinata, who throws them out of the house for being too loud and disturbing Himawari's rest. I do have to say here that it's a shame that we see less of this and more of this. I've said it before, but it is disappointing that Hinata falls into the category of generic anime mom. I mean, just think about it. If you swapped any of these characters' roles, would it really make a difference? So, since he was thrown out of the house, and because Himawari seems to be getting better, Naruto decides it might be time for him to go back to work. That is until he hears Boruto's stomach rumbling. At which point he does the typical deadbeat dad thing, and pushes work aside so he could take Boruto out to eat. Boruto, doing the angsty teen thing, decides to come along begrudgingly for some reason. Of course, Naruto's spot of choice is gonna be Ichiraku Ramen, but Boruto starts ragging on him almost immediately. This doesn't deter Naruto one bit, as he explains all the praise and accolades that Ichiraku Ramen has got from both tourists and locals alike. Ayame greets them warmly as they enter and have a seat. While waiting for their food, Naruto tries to engage Boruto in small talk, but Boruto blows him off at every opportunity. As they're eating, a news report comes on TV talking about the 5 Kage Summit that's quickly approaching. Boruto becomes even more moody at the thought of Naruto becoming more busy. He voices that Naruto had better not neglect Hinata or Himawari, to which Naruto responds that Boruto shouldn't worry about such things, him being a kid and all. Boruto's nonsense reply is interrupted when Chocho and Choji enter the restaurant. The pair greet each other, and Chocho explains that they are about to have their monthly ramen eating challenge before leaving Naruto and Boruto to their meal. Boruto watches the father and daughter interact in envy, thinking to himself that it's Naruto's fault that his family can't have fun like this. They overhear Chocho talking about the legendary Queen of Gluttony, which catches Boruto's interest. But Naruto waves him off, saying that he should eat his food before it gets cold. But as they're preparing to leave, and I guess leaving a tip since Naruto's supposed to be eating free, Boruto asks about the Queen of Gluttony once again, and Naruto and Ayame point out that it is actually Hinata, which is actually a pretty good Easter egg. More on that later. From there, we cut over to Hinata, who's having flashbacks about the botched inauguration day. She's sympathetic to Naruto and voices that it's a shame that his big day was ruined, but Naruto kinda shrugs it off, saying that it's fine because he has a new dream, which is to protect and cherish his large family, because in his eyes, as Hokage, the entire village has become his family, a sentiment shared by the third, which he points out. And the episode ends with Hinata making a statement that Naruto will always be chasing his dreams. Okay, so what's Reaper's verdict? Nose machine?
Would you like me to call Ryuji?
If you'd be so kind.
Don't come back!
Honestly, the status of this episode is so bad, freaking boring seems like an understatement. This isn't just filler, it's filler for filler. What even is that? Filler filling? A filler sandwich? Filler stuffing? Analysis machine. Is there a technical term for this?
I believe it is called filler squared.
Ugh, that even sounds gross. So, as stated earlier, the first part of the episode is just standard Boruto spitting in the face of Naruto, and everything that made it a great show. I'm not sure what the point was of having Himawari be sick, seeing as it added nothing to the plot. We have already seen Naruto hanging out at the house in 5 separate episodes. There's no illusion of Naruto being an absentee father, outside the one in Boruto's head. The second part of the episode shows a lot more promise, though it isn't saying much. We do get an update on what has become of Ichiraku Ramen, and it's good to see Old Man Teiichi's legacy, as well as Naruto's relationship with it, going strong. If only our former protagonist got the same respect. Most of the time in Ichiraku is just Boruto being an insufferable brat. And though we could dive deeper into Boruto lying about his interests, or giving Naruto one-word responses, I think we can get a pretty good idea of how delusional Boruto is with these 2 lines. When Naruto tells Boruto not to concern himself with his adult responsibilities since he's still a kid, Boruto mutters, "Whose fault is it that I can't just be a happy-go-lucky kid?" I can answer that. It's your own fault, Boruto. Boruto is that guy you know. You know who I'm talking about. Here you are with real problems, 2 dead-end jobs, more month than you have money, about to be evicted, and so on. Then, to add to the dilemma, you find out the price on literally everything is going up by 20%, while at the same time, the payment for both your back-breaking jobs is being reduced by $1 an hour. Then comes your buddy. He's got a cushy part-time job that pays more than double both of your jobs combined. Mind you, his job is just for spending money, since his parents pay for all his needs. He walks in complaining, "Man, it sure is rough for us working guys. We just can't catch a break, can we?" Bro, there is no we. You got the new forces and the iPhone 19 in the same week. We're not the same. Boruto's behavior is particularly troubling after just coming off of episode 17, where we follow Sarada, who's adjusted to life without her dad. In cases where kids are raised with only one parent, this typically puts a greater burden on the child, as they take on additional responsibilities in order to fill the gaps. In Sarada's case, we see that she actually plays more of the adult role at the home than her own mother, Sakura. So Boruto claiming that it's Naruto's fault that he doesn't get to be a happy-go-lucky kid, when that's essentially exactly what he is absolutely baffling. Boruto has never been seen taking on any additional responsibilities at the house, and is more likely to be seen causing more problems for both his parents. And let's not forget that the entirety of the Ghost arc was Boruto forcing other people's responsibilities on himself, which almost led to several of his classmates being seriously injured or worse. Whereas the whole thing could have been resolved in 1 or 2 episodes had Boruto just listened to the adults and let them do their jobs. But to hammer down the point that all Boruto's grievances are in his head, there's the second comment about Chocho and Choji. Boruto sees the two enjoying each other's company and thinks to himself that it's all Naruto's fault that his family isn't like that. And the thing is, their family is like that. Hinata and Himawari adore Naruto. There's never been a time in the series so far that we have seen either of them angry, annoyed, frustrated, or disappointed in Naruto. It's all love and smiles. It's Boruto that tries to dampen the mood whenever the family gets together, then tries to project those feelings on the whole family, saying things like, Mom will be angry if you do this, or Himawari will never forgive you if you do that. All the while, Naruto is constantly trying to reach out, with Boruto ready to bat his hand away at every opportunity. Just this episode, we see Naruto frequently trying to engage Boruto in conversation, with Boruto doing his best to be a stone wall. But this is the same Boruto that'd be quick to jump down Naruto's throat for slurping his noodles to him. Now, the Queen of Gluttony thing is actually something I do approve of. I'm guessing this is something not everyone is aware of, but this is actually an Easter egg from one of Naruto Shippuden's ending credits, Rainbow Sky. Here it depicts the rich history of Ichiraku Ramen. In one of these scenes, we see Hinata effortlessly eating Naruto under the table. Though we know this couldn't have been their first date, as Naruto is suggesting in this episode, this is Boruto, so we'll take what we can get. Though it's not perfect, this is the type of thing that you think would be par for the course in a sequel, giving credit to its predecessors, showing respect for the backbone of the series' success, and giving a nod here and there for those loyal fans who have extensive knowledge on the source material. But in Boruto, it's more accurate that you're punished for expecting the same level of continuity you've come to associate with the series, while at the same time making a mockery out of some of the key pillars that made its predecessor so great. Well, maybe I'm overreacting, but it is my review, and it's justified by me. But regardless, I believe it's time to bring this review to a close. My name is D Reaper, and I'm a YouTuber for fun. Today's challenge? Practice gratitude. Good luck, and I'll see you all in the next.